They give you coordinates, and the first thing you should do is always write them down. 1, 6, 3, 4. I hope you don't mind me writing in red. It's just not dying as bad as the black one.
Yeah, it's so clear.
Okay, it's alright, good. It's nice and bright. Now, we want the... Sorry. We want the midpoint, okay? Midpoint. Right, so I'm going to begin by quoting the formula. I'm just quoting the formula, it doesn't get any marks or anything, but it helps you. It helps you work out, okay, what am I going to put all my numbers into? So I'll write down the formula first.
Do you have to write the formula every time?
I think you should write the formula until you can get it right without quoting it. So I've written it thousands of times. I feel really comfortable with it. I still like to write it sometimes, just so I make sure I don't screw it up. I definitely think for this introductory exercise, you should write it out, because that's one of the good ways to remember it. Okay, now, let's go through it one step at a time. x1 and x2, what are those numbers on our pair of points?
1 and 6.
It'll be, now be really careful, okay? If it helps you, what you can do is, you can label each one before you actually start putting them in. I would label them x1, y1, and x2, y2. Okay, you got an x and a y, and then you've got another x and a y. Okay, so now can you see a bit clearer which values are x1 and x2?
1, 3.
1 and 3, good. So we'll write that down. 1 plus 3. And now we'll do the same for the y values. So it's going to be 6 plus 4, 4 plus 6. Like so. Okay, they're really nice, easy numbers to work with. So I'm going to get 4 over 2 and 10 over 2. So our final line is, what's the answer? It's, I can simplify, right?
Half.
Wait, slow down. 4 divided by 2?
2.
That's 2. 10 divided by 2?
5.
5.
Yeah.
That's the answer. Ta-da.
That's all you have to do.
Yep, that's it. That's it. Now, you don't have to do this. I'll just quickly illustrate for you. Like, is this correct? Well, you can actually tell. That's the great thing about all of these kinds of formulas. You can see whether you're right or not. If I plot all of these points on, let's have a go. 1, 6, that would be somewhere up here. 1, 6. So that would make 3, 4 about here. So now if I join them up and try to find where's the midpoint. There we go. That would be the midpoint, and sure enough, it lines up with 2, 5. Not bad, okay? So this form is really easy to use, and you can check whether you are right or not by drawing a rough sketch.
With the checking, can't you just do that from the start to figure it out, the answer?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, provided the numbers are nice and easy. Provided the numbers are nice and easy. But if they're, number one, if they're weird values, like you got fractions and decimals, all that kind of thing, that will make it harder. Number two, as you go further into maths, you don't just deal with points that have just nice, neat numbers like that. You deal with points where the numbers themselves are like variables, which is really weird, in which case you can't draw a diagram because you're like, where is this? I don't know, it can change. No single diagram will convey that. So then you have to know this, so you can deal with it even if a diagram can't explain it. Does that kind of make sense? So number one, just in case you get hard numbers. Number two, we're trying to pave the way for what's going to come in the future where this is a useful thing to know. Okay?